Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're talking about the whole Harry Kane situation. Is he going to go? Is he going to stay? Obviously, Benzema leaving Real Madrid now opens up a new door in that sort of situation. We know Ancelotti's a massive fan, whether he's staying at Real Madrid or not. I don't think that's even confirmed. But I think apparently everyone within Real Madrid are big admirers. But what do you think?
I'm up and down with it. Season finish, I thought he's off. He's got to go win trophies. He's going United. It's nailed on. And then the more I thought about it, I was like, Levy's not. And I saw a couple of things. Levy is not going to sell him to United, or if he does, he's going to want 100 million.
He's going to want 120, I reckon.
And they're not going to pay it. No one's paying that 29. So so that prices him out of United. I can't see him going anywhere else. Chelsea got all the money in the world, but he won't go there, surely. So then I thought, right, he's staying. But then the other day, the news broke that obviously Benzema's going to Saudi Arabia, and it just makes me think, like, Madrid, like, they're going to want a superstar striker. Who else do they go and get? It's probably 2 years too early to go and get Haaland.
Do you know the only thing that sort of fills me with a little bit of hope with that he wouldn't go to Real Madrid
is the records.
One, the record.
Yeah.
Two, apparently everyone at Real Madrid don't want to deal with Daniel Levy again, because obviously after the Bell saga. And three, Real Madrid are losing a lot of players this year on freeze. Toni Kroos, Modric.
Modric staying.
Is he? Okay, well, screw me then, I guess. Going? Apparently, well, I was looking through free agent lists and stuff, and they've got a lot of players. So that's Celebes, whatever his name was, that went to Arsenal. They've got another youngster, I think. And a couple of like Nacho and stuff like that's all going.
That to me makes think of all the wages they're going to have available there. It's the wages.
Yeah, but it's the price. They're going to want to pay them similar wages to new players, because that's just the expectation. If you go into Real Madrid, you'd assume.
Yeah, of course.
But then you've got to pay 120 million or 100 million for Kane, and then 100 million for this player and 60 million for this player, and it all starts adding up. I don't think they've got the same sort of financial power they once had.
Do you think? See, I think Barcelona have definitely haven't.
What Barcelona have done.
No, but they definitely haven't. But Madrid have still got the big bucks.
Like, yeah, they do, but it's all state.
I can see them going to get Bellingham and Kane as a two marquee signings.
That's what I'm saying. They're losing too many players to just get them two.
I don't think money's an option. I don't think it's a worry for them.
An issue.
No. The only thing that I think you can cling on to is that Kane seems to be a type of player that loves these records.
Yeah.
And he wants Shearer's record, doesn't he?
Yeah, 100%. And
that makes me think, that's why I thought it was nailed on for United, but I just think Levy will make it impossible. He probably would entertain it abroad, wouldn't he?
Yeah, I mean...
Because is he going to let him go on a free next year?
Well, I think you look at it, and then for Levy, which doesn't sound... This is the problem. The only problem with this sort of situation is that it doesn't seem like a Levy decision in the case that if he keeps Kane, he was like, prices him out, and then we lose him on a free... The argument is, but then if this is going to happen, we need to get in a class manager or someone who's going to really pull us forward, and then maybe get back into top four and either be like, would you consider staying now?
Yeah.
Or, okay, if you go, we're in a better position to then go sign someone better. But I don't think that's a crazy decision. You could see a Chelsea and stuff doing something like that. But Levy to then lose out on 100 million and get nothing.
No, Levy doesn't let his big assets run their contract down, does he? So,
that's what I mean.
Yeah.
The only one I can think of is Eriksen, and we tried tooth and nail to try and get him to sign.
But that was never like this kind of money.
No.
So it makes me think that he will entertain selling.
Yeah.
But I just don't think it's a prem. Now Madrid could potentially come to the table. I think he will try and push
Levy will be much more realistically likely to let him go abroad.
And any other club, if it was Bayern Munich interested, anyone else like that, I would say no chance. But it's just Madrid have got that pull more than anyone. So that's what makes me think it is possible.
But then I look at it, like you say, an ideal situation for Kane probably is United. It makes the most sense all round. United, look, they did it with Percy. I know it's obviously different, like money we're talking, but they went and brought Van Persie and won the league.
Wait.
Kane does that.
Sorry, all round, but you're not talking about Spurs.
Well, not for us,
right?
No.
Okay.
But then, what do you think in the grand scheme of things?
You're not playing Real Madrid anytime soon.
With the element of hindsight, if you look forward and say, right, you can get 100 million or 120 million, let's say 100 million realistically this summer, or you lose him on free next season. As much as my heart says I don't want to lose him, do you lose 100 million?
Well, it's either you do that or Levy backs himself to turn it around, and then hopefully if you're in a better position next season, he might sign a new deal.
I mean, I honestly think
it's what Levy thinks.
Kane only stays if Levy goes out and buys a Madison, a Raya, and a top quality centre back and a top manager. Yeah. I mean, that's the only thing that gets him. If he goes and gets a Perisic on a free and gets a Fraser Forster as a backup and another young right back, and then I say not a proven striker, but someone like a Richarlison, he needs someone to be like if he goes and gets Ferguson, and Kane's like, well, I've got competition here. Look at what Haaland's done for him in the Prem. We said it the other day, like Haaland being in the Prem, taking Kane's level back up.
But that would be really that would be a clever signing. So if Levy said, right, I can't lose him on a free, I'm going to get 100 mil for him.
Yeah.
And then he goes and buys Ferguson for 40 mil or 50 mil. That's good business.
Yeah.
And then you go and put the other 50 mil into a centre back or something. So that has to be done, surely.
Well, yeah, but we're sitting there saying that has to be done. But Levy's a different animal, isn't he? Like, this is what I'm saying. No one can think.
But that's looking to the future.
What's going through Levy's head at the minute?
No.
But we could be talking absolute bollocks, mate.
I don't think
Levy's like, he's off, mate.
I don't think you can call it
60 million for Man United. We're not losing the money.
Yeah, I don't think anyone can call it. I just think the Madrid thing has changed the dynamics.
Yeah, it has. Because before it was Bayern Munich.
Yeah, and abroad was never an option.
United,
Kane doesn't go abroad.
No, you don't go to
for any club because he wants that record other than Madrid.
Yeah,
that's
I think
what
so.
I truly believe.
I agree. Because I don't think any other team really has that pull.
No way.
Kane doesn't want to go.
Barcelona's out of the money anymore. Bayern Munich, what's the point going there? Just win the league. It's just a one team.
Like the element of like the idea of being a Galactico, I think that has the pull to anyone.
Yeah,
I think it has the same pull to English and like Brazilians and stuff as like the Prem does to a lot of other countries. Like that.
Oh yeah, Madrid's got
I've always dreamed of playing that. I think for a lot of young English kids, the dream of Real Madrid and Barcelona. Still a massive.
Yeah, they've won. I mean, they've won the Champions League 14 times, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean,
so it's
madness.
Biggest club in the world.
Real Madrid are like the Champions League version of City. What City are going to become in the Prem? Just absolutely dominate it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
what's your gut feeling? If you had to,
do you know what? I really don't know.
I put a gun to your head.
Yeah, okay. Now I know.
You have to. What's your
my
gut feeling?
Probably tells me that he stays.
Okay.
Because I really think Levy's doesn't. Because imagine if we lose Kane to United and United go win the league, like it's absolute stab in the heart. Like losing him and then to watch him.
Is that almost irrelevant? Though I know as a fan, take the emotion out of it. Is that almost irrelevant because Spurs have dropped off so much? It's not like you're selling to a direct rival. I'm not even taking the mick here. Your rivals at the moment.
All right, mate.
No, come on. Your rivals at the moment are Brighton, Brentford, Liverpool at the moment because we've fallen off a bit. Those teams, you're not going to be challenging next season. I think we can both agree on that.
Yeah, but without Kane, there's no chance. With Kane, we might.
No, but I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about you. Either way, if you go to Madrid or Man United, you're still not going to have Kane. I mean, if you sell to United, is it less of a issue because you're not going to be challenging them next season, are you?
I don't look at it like that. I look at it like, are you going to make another Premier League team that much better by selling your best player to them?
Yeah.
Whether it's challenging or not, you're then going to sell Kane and he's going to go wreck it and
no, I get that.
Smash it up at United for next 3 or 4 seasons, maybe win the league with them.
Yeah.
But do you know what? Times have changed now. Like obviously, okay, yeah, we've had a bad season this year. But we're a different club to what we used to. I look back to the days of like selling your Berbatovs, Michael Carricks, Modric, like Gareth Bale, and go and seeing them and go win the league and everything like that. It's crap. And obviously your teams like Brighton and stuff are in that situation now. We moved past that. We went to that next stage. We're like, right, we're not going to be a selling club anymore. And we've been able to keep Kane for so long. Obviously, probably down to the fact that he should have never had his brother as his agent because he's probably mugged him off a little bit there. And he probably would have gone to City and it would have been a completely different story. But I don't want to be that team anymore that sort of sells and does them sort of things. So in an ideal world, I'd love to keep him because I think, like you said about challenging, we never challenge. We don't challenge next season at all without Kane. But then if Levy goes back to new manager, but then it's the manager... I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is. We're a mess of a club at the minute, but we can't pull that manager.
No, you've been linked with
the caliber's going down.
Postecoglou,
mate. Yeah. Oh my god!
I mean, I've heard good things about him, but you want a marquee.
But his experiences in like I don't know, like Scotch the Australian League, Austrian League. Sorry,
Australian. Did you go Austrian League?
I thought it was Austrian.
No, he's Australian. He's Australian, isn't he?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, he's Australian.
Postecoglou. It doesn't sound like an Australian name.
He's
to me.
Greek Australian, I think. Okay. But he's definitely Australian. You've not heard him speak? He's Australian.
No.
G'day, mate. That was awful.
Great Australian accent. But yeah, I mean, you think at the start of the window, your Pochettinos and Nagelsmann's, and now we're knocking down with Postecoglou's. Like, where does the bar fall?
Rodgers.
That's what I mean. Yeah. The bar's falling.
Yeah.
Like, Rodgers is not a bad manager, but...
If you're Kane, but this is the thing. If you're Kane, you're off. If Kane might go, right, there's no ambition. I want to go. Leave it. I'm not sending you to United. I'm not sending you to a Prem team. I'll send you Madrid. Kane's going to go, I want the record. I'm not going. So then he stays. So then maybe he does stay.
That's what I'm saying.
My gut would say that he stays, but it's down to Levy, innit? It's not down to anyone else, really.
Well, ultimately, yeah.
It's not really down.
It's in Levy's hands. But that's the thing.
Even though he's got a year left, it is in Levy's hands because we just know he's a nutcase.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. He's a nutcase, but I don't think he does it. Levy's too money hungry to be like, I'll let 100 million just walk out the door next season.
So he does sell him then?
That's what I mean. I don't know, but this is the thing. He either sells him because he's like, oh no, I'm not letting 100 million walk out the door, or he's like, no, hang on a minute, we need to back the club because I mean the heat on Levy and Enoch has been turned up to another level in the last year or two. Like I'd say 50% of the fan base want them out, and I know you've seen it before in other clubs and stuff, but the hate for Levy's strong and it's only getting stronger. So if he goes and lets Kane go, or then doesn't back the new manager and just keeps Kane for another season, but then doesn't really do anything else around him, then what's the fucking point?
No, exactly.
Might as well let him go and then just become a mid-table team. And this is, I feel like this is that the fork in the middle of the road. Like, we keep Kane and buy players around him and we progress and go to challenge again. Or we sell Kane, don't really spend the money wisely, and then we start becoming a mid-table team because your Newcastles, your Villas, Brightons and stuff, then they're waiting, they're chomping at the bit to be like, well, we want to be part of that top six, the big six. Because give it another season like this or another two, are we considered one of the big six anymore?
I think the big six is dead, isn't it? But
that's what I'm saying. So, but keeping Kane and backing the new manager potentially elevates us back into that big six.
Yeah. Just got one more question, mate.
Go on.
Is your blood pressure all right?
I'm hot a bit. I'm a bit hot.
But we'll leave it there, shall we?
Yeah, let's leave it there. Well, thanks for watching, guys. You know what to do. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.